Hello, beautiful, joyous Mission Tribe. How here, and as always, I'm grateful to be here. And yeah, today I just wanted to talk about nurturing ourselves, because this is what is preached out there. It's something that we talk about. Oh, I'm gonna love myself this weekend. Oh, I'm gonna nurture myself this weekend. And we go out and do different things. It's the same word, but we interpret it differently depending on where we are. And the question that I want to ask you today is that does it nurture you into healing, or it nurtures you into distraction? Hello, beautiful Jackie and Pandi. I am grateful that you're here with me, my two beautiful sisters, and anyone who's watching out there. I'm truly grateful. I just feel like hugging you, both of you, right now. Love you so much. Always know that. Yeah, nurture yourself into healing. Yeah, like I said, we nurture ourselves. When we hear the word, I'm going to take care of myself. I used to say that a lot. But was I really taking care of myself all along when I thought that I was taking care of myself? No, I wasn't. I was doing what was normal. I was doing what everyone around me was doing because that's what I was taught, that it's the nurturing. I didn't put the speaker on, the mic on or whatever. So I'm just realizing now that it's not really on. But I hope the sound is not bad anyway. So this is what I wanted to ask. Hi, Zolisa. That are you nurturing yourself into healing, or you are nurturing yourself into distraction? And I thought about this because there's so many things that I used to do before, and I thought I was nurturing myself. One of them, what is normal, we are not allowed or used to express our feelings. It's really a taboo, especially those uncomfortable feelings. It's like when you express them, it's like you are just the evil one. You are, you are a rebel. Why would you say that? You are a bad person and all that. But does it really serve you to suppress those emotions? It doesn't. And if at all there was a master degree or PhD or anything, I would have that of really suppressing my feelings. And what is funny is that when you suppress them, because this was basically my life, where I would see things things happening, and I'm like, oh, just let them be, just let them be. Even with my friends, as I grew up, because it was just something that I was used to, that I would do that, and I developed this habit because I am the one who, growing up, I used to just talk. And then I learned that I am not like my other siblings. I am not like other children. I am not this, I'm not that. So I am the bad one. So for me to be the good one, I resorted to suppressing my emotions. I didn't express them. But guess what? When now the suppressing cannot be handled by my body anymore, when I let it out, then all hell breaks loose. To an extent that afterwards I'll sit by myself and I'll start regretting. And this is the habit that I took with me, especially that most of the time, because I now felt that I am not worthy. I felt that I was not enough. I felt that I cannot express myself because it's wrong, because I'm the bad one. And it led me to attracting those people who are really going to push me to say, how far can you go? How low can you go? How much more are you willing to play to be the person that you are not, so that you can fit into this either relationship or even different relationship, romantic relationship, friendship with friends. I would always push myself to fit in by always not expressing how I feel, because I don't want to be the bad one. I want to be loved. And one other thing again of nurturing myself was really falling into the habits of drinking. I thought it was taking care of myself, but it wasn't, because it led me into so many things, trying drugs, marijuana, a lot of things and all that. I did a lot of things that led me to more distraction, that led me to more damage that I did not want. And at the end, I couldn't handle all of it. That emptiness that I was feeling within me was now, the void was even bigger, and I was just lost into what the society expect, what my friends expect, what my partner really wants. I lost the identity of who I really am because I wanted to fit in so badly. I walked around with a mask and smiling because yes, I've got a good smile. I admit it, but most of the time it was a fake smile because I thought that's how we have to live. I didn't want to really express how I felt, but at the end of the day, I would go back to myself where I would sit by myself and really wonder, is this really what life is about? I would feel the emptiness. And there are those people that I came across that were really themselves. They were showing up as they are and would meet for a short period of time. But in my deepest being, I just didn't want to be with these people because they were not cool. They were not normal. They were not doing what everyone out there was doing, because my focus was more on being validated. Because growing up, I was not validated. I was the only person in my family who would speak shit, so to say, because most of the time when you speak your truth, even when your friend comes through to say that I have this issue or whatever, and you tell them that this is my opinion and it's not what they expect you to say, it's not that nurturing, it's not nurturing them to healing, but it's kind of, yeah, just massaging the pain and just putting a flower on top of it, like I'm saying, and you just leave them smiling and thinking that they love me. And the question that always comes, and this is what is coming so strongly lately, is if I am busy swallowing my truth, what if I am the only one who has to shed the light into that person who decided to call to pick up the phone and say how I have this problem, who decided to come to me and say how I have this problem? Am I willing to face them and really share those uncomfortable conversations with them that might lead them to healing? For how long are we really willing to hide into everyone is doing it, so I'm gonna do it? And we say us, oh, me and my family, we've been suffering like this. I've seen my mother going through the pain, my father going through the pain, but still they stuck together for a long time. At the end of the day, because the society values something like a partnership, something like marriage, so I'm gonna suck it up and just sit in there and also suppress how I feel, and I am not going to choose my freedom because the people who went before me did not choose their freedom, because the rest of the society is not choosing freedom. I'm not gonna speak my truth because everyone is not saying it. Why should I be the one to say it? What if you met those people, be it friends, be it family? What if you chose your father, you chose your mother to be the one who's going to bring the truth into them? Are you willing to let them go into that pain, to let them go ahead into that suffering? Yet you are the only person who said, I am choosing to meet you in my life. I'm choosing, your soul contracted was, I'm going to come through and I'm going to open your eyes to what is really to the truth, so that you can let go of the illusion. Are you willing to just join in and say, we are meant to, in our family, in our culture, in our tribe, in our continent, in our country, all this association, in my religion, this is how we do it. Such things do not exist. Yet when you sit with yourself deep down, you know that this is not the truth. Because I was willing in my life to go against what everyone is doing, even when it comes to religion. My mother's heart used to break, asking herself many times, you used to go to church, how you used to pray, I don't know what happened. I was busy with alcohol by then. I was drinking. And as a big mouth as I was, I remember I said to her at some point when she was complaining about alcohol, I said, Mom, my dad was drinking, so I'm doing it because the whole family is doing it. But when I sat with myself, as much as it required my mom into just love into my craziness, which was bold, by the way, because I was not willing to look at what was happening and claim that it does not exist. My soul was willing to talk about the things that I saw happening. I might have been a child growing up. I was dying. I was feeling a lot of emotions, a lot of things that were going through. I never really questioned a lot of stuff, but at times I was questioning and challenging what was happening. As we know that we pick onto the ancestral patterns and all that. I picked into them. That was a distraction, that the path that my father walked, the path that my mom decided to let go or to give up on her life, to say, I'm gonna stick with you because I love you. And she was not willing to live her life because in her society, in her tribe, in everyone that she grew up with, I don't know, the achievement was somehow to be married. So she also joined in. But I came in and joined the party. I went into the distraction. I drank alcohol. I went further and smoked as the only woman in the family. And as much as I was hiding it, then they would find it. And yes, I went there because I also wanted to fit in what everyone is doing. But most of the time, of course, I'll go ahead and push. And some of the things, I didn't choose them. It wasn't there as family patterns and all that. But my soul led me to finding out really what is the truth. Is this really that all there is in life? Am I going to wear this mask until the end of time, when I am in the life review and I look back and I realize there was a way out, but I did not choose it because I wanted to fit in? How am I going to feel with myself when I realized there were so many opportunities, there were so many paths? And when I realized that I was brought into this pain, I was brought into these challenges so that I can finally choose the high path. I can choose the higher truth. I can choose my freedom. That when you really choose it, you are releasing everyone that has been in this spider web that we created, and we relate with it because everybody's held into it and everyone wants to hold into it. I was not choosing to be in this web forever. And at times I sit with myself when I'm just lazy and I'm like, I don't want to make these videos. I don't want to do them. I just don't feel like doing it. And I ask myself, what if someone came into my life way earlier than I went deeper into the distraction and told me the truth that I'm currently sharing? I would have been grateful. So now, if I know what I know, why am I willing to let other people go through that which I would have appreciated if someone shared this with me? That's why I'm willing to come forth and share with you. And I say that whatever that you are going through, you are going through it so that you can choose the higher path, so that you can choose the other way of being, not what everyone is doing. It is open for all of us. It's there for all of us. If you feel the suffering, if you feel the pain, if you feel the hurt, and you are really looking for answers, the answers are there. They are within you. You have just covered them with that which everyone is doing. You have just covered them with the normal. If you are willing to really find out, not to be dependent on everyone out there, no matter what everyone is saying out there, are you willing to release this pain within you? If it means being angry, express the anger, but do not live in it. Know that this anger is coming to show you that there is deeper love that is willing to be expressed through you as you. This is the truth. This is who we are. Those emotions are there to show us that something is not in alignment. Are you willing to accept these emotions that are showing up, or you want to suppress them so that you can go around with your head high, being cool, not the one who is being hurt? Are you willing to embrace the hurt if it's coming through so that it can lead you to something greater? Like I said, it was beautiful as I go through my own healing process, peeling the layers that needs to be peeled. And I realized I went through a lot. Really, at my age, I have covered every aspect of health, distraction, pain, sadness, grief, and all that. And it was beautiful to find that my soul agreed to the distraction. It agreed to the distraction as a catalyst to my awakening process, as a catalyst for me waking up and claiming who I truly am. That's why even when I was going through pains, that's why when I was even confused, not knowing who I am, not knowing who I'm going to live without my children, Source say to me, you can choose joy in that particular moment. And I said, how? Forgive. How do I forgive if I'm going through so much pain? And they said, we'll show you how it's done. Because forgiveness is not mental. I know I've said so many times that I've forgiven so many circumstances in my life, but it was interesting to experience them differently, even through another person. And that is the universe really talking to you, giving you this opportunity to say that you have to feel these layers that you've been holding within you. And you might have agreed to some distraction as well. But now that you are coming through this information, are you willing to now let go of distraction so that you can really tap into that higher truth, tap into that power that you have within you, so that nothing else, no matter how much the storm is there, you go within and you know that, no, this is just there to peel whatever layers that are ready to be peeled, so that you can step up truly in your solitude, in your power, in your truth, as the divine being that you are. What is it that you're ashamed of? Because that which you're ashamed of might be where your treasure is. This is what I wanted to share with you, from my heart to your heart. I love you. And if you resonate, and if you are really ready to open your heart and your soul is really listening and saying yes deep within, contact me and let's have a talk. I'm here to love you. I'm here to walk through the tools that I was given by Spirit and that I'm still using to peel some layers that needs to be peeled, that I am using to really hold strong in this moment when things are showing up, different things are showing up. But yet I am opening my heart to love, because love is all there is. The rest is an illusion. Are you willing? If you are, I cannot wait to serve you. And I hope you got something from this that you're going to use in your life as you go through whatever that life is giving you, is presenting with that gift that you are going through in this now moment. You have the choice. Do not join the us. Do not join the norm, the normal. Because you call something the normal, the cool, because everybody's doing it. Yet deep down, when we are sitting by ourselves, we know. This is not it. And we don't want to go to the end of time and look back and realize that that was simple, but I made it difficult. You don't want to do that. I love you, and thank you so much, Carol, Zeliswa, Jackie, Tandy, and everyone who's watching this. I love you so much. I love you, truly. I do love you. And I hope we choose you, because you matter. You are divine. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, guys.